Morning, guys. I'm currently going through my morning routine. I'm just starting off with a little bit of journaling. I've been loving journaling lately. I feel like I'm falling back in love with it. There's just something so therapeutic about starting the day with a clear mind. Usually I'll journal at night because I feel like that's when I have the most time, but lately I've just been so exhausted that I haven't been journaling, and I definitely have been noticing that my mind hasn't been as clear, as sharp, as focused because I've been having a lot of thoughts and my mind feels like it's racing 24/7. So I've been trying to make it a habit to start journaling more in the morning, and I'm hoping that once school is done, I'll be able to take my journal with me and go for like a little walk in the morning and maybe go to the park and journal there because I really love journaling outdoors. I don't know if it's just because there's a lack of distractions or I'm getting fresh air, but I really love doing it that way. I'm also excited because today I'm going to be starting a new book. I'm going to be reading A New Earth, Awakening Your Life's Purpose. I thrifted this book a few months ago. I wanted to read it for the new year, but something about the cover was telling me it's going to be the perfect book for spring. It may have also been because of it saying A New Earth that I just associated with Earth Day. I'm excited to read this book, but I also know that I've read 8 books this year and 6 of them have been self-help books, so I'm kind of tired of reading self-help books. I'm hoping this book won't take me as long because it is a self-help book. I'm thinking maybe this week or next week I want to go book shopping because I really am in desperate need for some new fiction books. I know that I want to read Beartown. That is the one book that I know for sure I want to read this spring, but I'm not entirely sure what else, so I think it'll be fun just to go to the bookstore and walk around because I just love me some books. I love going book shopping. I think it is the perfect solo date because everybody there is kind of in their own business and nobody really cares that you're there alone. So hopefully I can go do that soon. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start this book. I'm excited to read it. I did read the other book by this author. I can't pronounce his name, but there it is. For now, I'm gonna start this book. Morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. The time is currently 8:15 a.m. and I'm up. I've been up bright and early. I got up around 7 a.m., which I'm very happy about because it's been my goal to wake up at 7 for the past month, and I finally managed to wake up when I said I was going to wake up. I'm going to be going to a coffee shop because I'm tired of doing my schoolwork in my room. I don't ever leave the house except to go to work in the grocery store. I just kind of stopped going to class because, one, I did have a sprained foot. It is better now, but it was hard to walk around, so I just stopped going to class. And 2, attendance is mandatory for that class, so I didn't actually have to go ever if I didn't want to. But because of that, like I said, I only go to work and to the grocery store, so I need to get outside of my room. I need to go interact with humans. So I'm going to be going to a coffee shop. I'm going to go to one that I haven't been to before. I also think it's new, like it just popped up within the last couple of months, so I'm excited for that as well. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a productive day, but nonetheless, it is... I don't know where I was going with that, but that's okay. I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna go to the coffee shop. back home and I was probably gone for a total of 45 minutes. The coffee shop I meant to go to wasn't the coffee shop I actually ended up going to. I think I just got the names mixed up, and I don't know how because I go past the coffee shop that I went to today every single day, and so I definitely know the name of it. I don't know, some sort of Mandela effect or something, but this is the place I went to. I have no idea how to pronounce the name, so I'm not even gonna try, but I still managed to get a coffee. This is just a caramel macchiato. It's not bad. It could definitely be better, but it's not bad. The place that I went to was more of a restaurant than a coffee shop, so it definitely wasn't the type of place where I could sit down and work for a few hours. So I came back home. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast because they also didn't have very many breakfast options and they were really, really expensive. So I was like, I'm gonna just go home. I can make myself breakfast and then maybe I'll go to the library. Depending on how I'm feeling, I kind of just am tired now. I left the house for 45 minutes and I'm exhausted. That is how you know that I need to start leaving the house even more. I'm gonna drink my drink. I'm gonna go make some breakfast, and I'm gonna do some junk journaling today. I do have some assignments that I need to complete, but I definitely want to do some junk journaling because that is my current obsession. I love that as a hobby, especially for spring, but I think today I want to make my spring bucket list and share some of my ideas with you guys. So I'm gonna go make breakfast and I'll see you in a little bit. I am such a simple meal girly, and I think it's because one, I'm a very picky eater, and two, I don't know how to cook. So the simpler the meal, the better. I just made myself a peanut butter and jelly for lunch. It's a classic. I love it. Whenever I go to class and I'm staying afterwards to do some studying in the library, I always make myself a peanut butter and jelly to take with me. It's just a classic and you can't go wrong with it. But anyway, I have been doing schoolwork for the past 3 hours and I'm exhausted. I need a screen time break and I need a break from school. So I wanted to junk journal, and I know I said earlier that I was gonna make my spring bucket list. I don't know why, but I completely forgot that I actually already made one for my junk journal. So I thought instead of making one, I would just tell you what's on it, because I feel like lately my mind has been all over the place. I cannot remember what I did 2 seconds ago, but for now I'm gonna be sharing my spring bucket list. I only put 5 things on it because I think every year I go a little bit overboard. I just never complete anything on it, so I'm trying to make it a little bit more attainable and achievable for me, so I only put 5 things so far. By the way, this is what my junk journal page looks like. I really love it. I think it's so cute. It's very simple, but it's colorful and very spring-esque. And I also on this side wrote a thing of some spring activities I can do, mostly just hobbies that are more like rewards for me when I get done doing my schoolwork or any other sort of tasks that I need to complete throughout the day. The first thing on my spring bucket list is to crochet a bucket hat. I'm currently working on it. I started it maybe a month ago and then I completely forgot about it. So my goal is to finish crocheting that. The second thing I want to do is thrift my dream spring wardrobe. I have not been thrifting, and I kid you, probably 6 months, maybe longer. I love thrifting, but last year I really didn't thrift at all. I maybe went a total of like 2 or 3 times, and I really want to get back into it because I love fashion, but I just haven't been going shopping. The next one is to paint some cutesy spring nails. I have this picture that I found on Pinterest that I really want to do, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. The next one is to go on 3 solo dates. I have not taken myself out in the longest time, and I feel like this morning I went out a little bit, but I want to be able to go out more and maybe go on like cute little book dates where I take my book to a cafe and just read for a few hours, something like that to get me out of the house, but also to spend intentional and quality time with myself. And then the last one is a little bit more about like overall vibes, and it's to embrace boredom and find joy in the small things. I think spring is the perfect time to kind of just slow down. Everything is coming back alive and is becoming more bright and whimsical, and I just really want to take time to appreciate those moments, to romanticize my life, because if not, everything's gonna pass me by and I don't want it to pass me by. I want to be able to appreciate everything. So that is my entire spring bucket list.